A new Pokemon generation wouldn't really be a new generation if it didn't come with its own set of fan favorites. That's right, today I'm going to be covering the 5 most popular Pokemon to come out of the Galar region. For good reason, it seems like everyone is going nuts over these guys, and what better time to talk about them than the present. Most of the Pokemon on this list I've gathered from Twitter because I spend way too much time over there. By the way, you should follow me at Woopsire. Or just general consensus. Obviously, as always, you can tell me your favorite Pokemon down in the comments below. It doesn't have to just be from the Galar region, but that's what I'm going to be talking about in this video. But with all that out of the way, intro, take it away.
In my time. Yeah, rolling, I can never get enough. I've been up too long and I way too drunk, but we straight up in it and we.
To kick off this list, we have a Pokemon that's finally being shown some love. It's taken 20 plus years, but he's finally gotten it and people are thrilled. That's right, Sirfetch'd has waited so long to finally get this amazing evolution, and he's so happy. I think I'd be willing to say that Farfetch'd has been a generally well-liked Pokemon since its release in Gen 1. It's just always been missing a little something. Not having very good stats or moves has always been its biggest downfall. It was never anything more than just a death fodder on your team with laughable stats and a comical moveset. But all that changed when Sword and Shield were announced. It finally got the love it deserved and that little oomph it was missing. With its reveal trailer sitting at a whopping 4 million views, it's no surprise that Sirfetch'd takes the number 5 spot. The next Pokemon on this list has been quite a hit in the competitive scene. Galarian Manatan was pretty much noticed right away as being a Pokemon that would make quite an impact being on any competitive team. Its ability Guerrilla Tactics is basically a built-in choice band, which you can further amplify by stacking a choice band on top of it, giving it a whopping base 800 something attack. Although some people prefer to roll with a scarf on it, me, because smart 200 IQ big brain playmaker. Anyway, the only injustice with this thing is its design. I'm not the biggest fan, I'm not gonna lie, but its Zen mode form is awesome. It's like an angry Olaf. Anyways, on to number 3. What better Pokemons to put in the number 3 spot if not the so-called Holy Trinity? Snom, Pyukumuku, and Pincurchin. I've seen these 3 plastered all over Twitter and I'm not even mad. Snom is more so the most popular one, but about 90% of the time you see Snom, he's also accompanied by the 2 I mentioned before. I think Snom's claim to fame is honestly just how adorable it is. It's a cute, tiny, frail baby. And if we've learned anything over the past few weeks, it's that cute, tiny babies are much loved. Case in point, Baby Yoda. Number 2 should be fairly obvious at this point because we're narrowing down our options here. It should be no surprise that Toxtricity is making its way into the number 2 slot of this list. The top 3 here were all very tight contenders, but at the end of the day, I think Tok Seoul is cuter than Snom, and Toxtricity is more talked about than Frostmoth. Tok Seoul has a diaper, and I think that speaks for itself. Not to mention it's very reminiscent of the classic Disney character Stitch. The only word to describe Toxtricity is badass, and if there's one thing fans love in Pokemon, it's something edgy and badass. Why do you think so many people loved Guzma after all? But if there's one thing fans love more than edgy Pokemon, it's dragons. Speaking of dragons, thanks me from 10 seconds ago, the number 1 most popular Pokemon in Sword and Shield is, wait for it, any second now, Draga Bolt. That's right, I think it's pretty clear to see that Draga Bolt is a fan favorite of the Galar region. I mean, for one, its design is awesome, its shiny is awesome, and it's just super freaking strong. It's great in all aspects except maybe early because wow is Dreepy bad. But by the time you can find it in the wild, it's a super high level and basically a level away from evolving, so it's not really that bad. Also, it's the pseudo legend of this gen, and so that pretty much explains that. And that about wraps this one up. Don't forget to drop a comment letting me know what your favorite Pokemon from this region are, and as always, don't forget to drop a like on this video if you enjoyed, a dislike if you didn't, and subscribe for more Pokemon content. Maybe ring that bell there to be notified when I upload. I'll see you guys in the next one.